Hey, I want to do another quick review on the 3-pack of throwing hawks from SOG. Uh, Pretty good looking setup. It's got of course, you get 3 hatchets here, and they got a belt loop, and they got a spot where you can hang it from some cordage or whatever it is you're putting it on, maybe your pack or whatever. Uh, Nice little throwers. Mine are, I used mine already. I got a lot of throws in these. Not a crazy ton, but they're starting to get a little scuffed up here. They got some aerodynamic holes there and a little pick center wrapped in paracord. These are stainless steel. They're pretty lightweight as far as balancing. It is a hatchet, so it's a little top heavy, of course. I had luck throwing these and getting them to stick. The kids definitely have fun, and each one has its own little Velcro strap there. They got a little curvature on the end there. This part is not, it's pointy, but it's definitely not sharp. The blades are okay. Mine have been thrown. Mine aren't taking hair off. Let's try a paper test here. I don't, they're definitely not as sharp as the knives. Not great, but they stick in wood. I would say sharpening up this end, and maybe mine are kind of used up on the. You throw them at wood a few times. They're definitely not as sharp. And this is as far as the stainless steel on them. I know the 3-knife set is 420 stainless. Didn't really say what kind of stainless these are. And you got paracord, of course. I'm not a huge fan of the paracord, especially when it's tucked under, but they did a loop through a hole here and tied a knot, so that's a little bit better. I'm kind of curious if they are 420 stainless, which is a pretty good steel. It looks about the same texture and density as their knife blades, which are 420 stainless, which is again a really good steel. They have their typical all-in-one nylon ballistic sheath. I have mixed feelings about triple stacking hatchets in a cover. I noticed that they do get a little bit scuffed up quicker, rubbing on each other like that in there. But hey, it was I believe this was a $40 set when I got it. Pretty nice little gig here. They definitely stick into wood. Oh, yep. And we'd have to try one more. Oh, yeah, it won't hold. I don't want to go all the way through my counter there, but yeah, they're not too shabby. This little pick sock does a pretty good dent there. We got some nice little groovage there. Definitely better going against thicker wood. This is just some shear wall countertop, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the paracord, but it does get me to put paracord in my pack or on my side, and I usually bring something else in my pack, but it's just an emergency pack, so I keep different things in there. But yeah, good little setup. I know they have I got a couple more of them. I'll do a couple more videos, and for $40, I think it was worth it, and I don't know if you could really cut a tree down with this. I'd bring something a little bit heftier, I would use these more for light game hunting, or you know, just practice tossing at the wall there. You know, they work pretty good. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe.